We got new information about Rebecca Otto, and I'm kind of curious, is this 110% true? And where's the footage?
P-A-S-C-A-L. You are now rocking with that dude, Pascal.
What's up? New updates in the Emmanuel Haro case, and I gotta be honest, I've said it in the very beginning, I'm gonna say it again. Where's the footage? There's information that's out here that I even said in my short video, hey, some of this information is just coming from different sources. This is subject to change. This could be a fabrication. It could be fake news. It could be true. It could be a full-on fugazi. You just don't know. But one thing is for sure. We're all wanting to find this young boy, Emmanuel Haro, that went missing on Thursday. This weekend has been a crazy one. There has been updates and new there's been all these curveballs and bombshells and huge reveals throughout this entire weekend. It has been absolutely insane because the parents are lying, guys. Let's just be real. The parents are not telling the truth. They are covering something up. That's at least what I feel in my bones. And I feel that the police are thinking the same thing. Let's not forget, their home has been raided. Cadaver dogs went into the house and into the backyard. They are starting to search the area to try to find this 7-month-old baby, Emmanuel, because he wasn't taken from that parking lot. Let's keep it a bean. He was not taken from that parking lot. And they realized that there was massive inconsistencies in Rebecca Otto's story. So much that there were other search teams that were coming in to help put in their time to try to find this young boy. And they all said, bye-bye, we good. We going back home because what she's saying is not true because she's lying. They lie, guys. They're all of them, both of them, okay, are lying. I don't know about the other family members and all that. I'm just gonna, they may know something, they may not know something. We're just gonna keep them at bay because the main two people that know exactly where Emmanuel Haro is are the parents. That's it. They're the last ones to see him. They're the last ones to care for him. And he's been gone. Now, there's something I do want to share with you guys. I did talk about this in my short video, but I wanted to show you guys the information, where we got this information from, okay? There is a content creator, okay, on TikTok called On the Tira. I think it's On the Tira, okay? Hopefully I'm saying that correct. Or FNN. He also goes by FNN, if I'm correct, all right? But anyway, he did a video and he put out saying, and I want to play it for you guys so you can see him say it with his own mouth. Throughout this video, he says in the video that they have footage, that this content creator has footage showing Rebecca Otto with a black eye several days before they reported this young boy missing. Now, repeat that again. This particular content creator is saying that they have footage, security cam footage, showing Rebecca Otto around August 3rd, rocking a fresh new black eye. The same black eye they're saying that she obtained or received when a random man walked up to her in the parking lot of Big 5 Sporting Goods and said, "Hola," and then knocked her the out. Okay? The same black eye. So they're saying that people and security cam footage saw her with this black eye on August 3rd, which clearly begs the question, does this mean that this black eye and the disappearance of Emmanuel Haro, could they actually be connected? Let me ask you guys that. We talked about this in the live, but I'm going to repeat it again here too. What are the chances of Emmanuel being missing since August 3rd? What if there was a situation where she received the black eye because maybe husband, okay, Jake from State Farm, got in his fifis, got into a rage, put his hands on people that he should not have been putting his hands on. That includes Rebecca and, of course, little Emmanuel, to the point where something bad happens to Emmanuel, and now they're doing some type of cover. They've been doing their due diligence, doing some research before they decided to park that car at Big Five at that particular day when they said that he went missing. When in actuality, something sinister happened, possibly August 3rd. You know, today is, by the way, the 18th. Okay, that's the taping of this video. So you mean to tell me when he went missing, it was 10 whole days, 10, 11 days that she had that black eye? So they had 10, 11 days to come up, concoct a story, then for her to pull up on that fateful day where she allegedly gets attacked and her son is taken. It's plenty of time. That's plenty of time to think of something. So a question I'm asking is, did anyone see Emmanuel between the days of August 3rd, if these claims are true, between August 3rd to the day he went missing? Did anyone see the little kid? Anyone? Because if they didn't, and they never saw the kid at all, boom goes the dynamite. Clearly there's a connection. But we already been known that black eye is definitely faded. It was in the healing process. And no, she doesn't have mutant abilities, okay? She is not part of the X-Men. No, she is not part Wolverine up in this mug with super fast healing abilities, okay? She's a regular human being just like any of us. You get hit in the face and it bruises. It takes a while for that bruise to go away. It's a process. And that process was already at the tail end of healing when she said that Emmanuel was missing. Let's be real, okay? So again, like I said, miss me with the nonsense. But now I'm curious if these claims that we're hearing from this particular content creator, if this is absolutely true. We're hearing that, of course, they show footage here, we're going to see in a second, of police going inside the home late at night. They're not stopping. Police are not going to stop, which I do appreciate, okay? But like I said, there are claims that people say that they saw her with a black eye days before he was ever reported missing. Again, like I said, I'm wondering if that's entirely true. He claims that he has footage. This man right here says he got footage. Where the footage at then? Leak that ish. Let's get it out here so we can see it for ourselves, right? But, I digress. Let's take a look at this video, okay? And I'm not sitting here saying that, that this guy's lying or anything like that. I don't think that at all, okay? All I'm saying is you say it, so hopefully you're going to produce that video here very, very soon because everybody wants to see that for sure. Let's rock and roll.
Hola, Ahmed Belloso from Cabazon, California. You can see investigators are now leading the chat here at the residence for Emmanuel Haro, who was reported missing on the 14th of August. New developments, and I have video footage. Rebecca, in fact, had that black guy on the 3rd.
Okay, big deals, guys. Big deals, okay? Let's be real. Big freaking deals. This is the moment where you play the for show. Now, here's the thing. If you got the footage, baby, release the Kraken. Let's see the footage, right? But nonetheless, very interesting. He's got exclusive video showing up with a black eye on August 3rd. That's crazy.
Black guy that she said she got hit. We have video footage from August 3rd when it was brand new, homie, because she had an appointment at a local establishment in San Bernardino, and we will disclose that information further. We are now here.
And I'm curious, has anybody seen that footage yet? Because, he posted this late last night. Sure, he went to bed, all that stuff. But at the same time, I'm going to be real. With all due respect, okay, I hope he's telling the truth, and I hope he really does have the footage, and he's not just saying this for clicks, because that destroys the integrity of his actual platform. Let's be real, okay? But if he does have this, and I'm telling you, if I had smoking gun evidence like that, that's the first thing I put out. Instantly, I put it out. You got smoking gun footage showing proof positive that this girl was lying through her dumb teeth? Man, I'm putting that stuff out so fast. You have no idea, okay? You have no idea. But okay, let's continue. Like I said, let's continue. He could very well have it, and he's just taking his time. That could possibly be it too. Okay, like I said, I'm not saying that he's lying, but I wish that this footage was already out by now.
We're at the property where police are now looking for Emmanuel Haro, and you can see here that we are gonna get as close as we can here. Such a sad situation where you can see the sheriff's department investigators are now here on the property. They have now begun to look for remains of Emmanuel Haro here in Cabazon, California. And you can see there the property in the back. How you doing? And so now investigators seem to be leaving the property here. Ahmed Belloso, the voice of the barrio, the only real homie on the news homes, new developments on the Tira here from Cabazon, where investigators are now leaving the property of the family here looking for little Emmanuel. And that shiner, August 3rd, she was very, very distraught. It's the same. We have video footage that black guy was from August 3rd or the day before. So that tells me that little Emmanuel has been gone since at least the 3rd, homie. Hey, I'm not gonna be the one to break bad news, homie, but it just saddens me to have to report this here. You can see the...
But that's the thing. You're reporting it, but then where is it? Where's the footage? Respectfully, you say this, and honestly, I looked down at my phone. I went down on my phone just to open up his platform to see if he had posted the actual footage, right? Because I waited, I wanted to wait and see, okay, maybe he got to go to sleep, you feel me? That kind of thing. Let's see if he's done it and put it out by mid-morning, early, late morning, early afternoon. Well, it's, in California time, it is like late morning right now. He still hasn't posted anything. So like I said, hopefully he posted soon because, we all want to see it. That's incriminating information. That's huge information. In fact, forget that. I'm hoping he gave that information as well to the police, that footage to the police, because that's smoking gun evidence, right? She had a black eye and she was rocking this black eye. August 3rd, the police should be connecting all the dots, doing all the reverse math. Then this is easy math, guys. It's easy math, okay? They tried to do long division with their story. Police were able to do very simple math and get straight to the answer, which is something sinister happened and those two know what happened. That's what I truly think, okay? Why would they be raiding the home and doing all the things, all the focus on that home? Something is up. Kids have been taken from the house, etc. I mean, this is a big deal.
Family home now. Investigators have since left, and in fact, we do have footage on the Tira that her black eye happened on the 3rd or before, and little Emmanuel has been gone since then, homie. Spence on the Tira in Cabazon, California. And we don't have any further information as of yet, if in fact they did find anything. But we are here in 1080, homie.
Dang.
I got the inside scoop, homie. Oh.
Okay, now here's the thing. Now, I'm not sitting here saying I don't believe the guy, but I am kind of curious as to where's the footage, right? I think we all want to know where the footage is. Is he telling the truth? Is he saying something for clicks? Because, a lot of people are tuning into his channel. I don't know. But the fact that he is saying that he has footage and he has seen with his own two eyes Rebecca Haro walking into a place where there's there was security cams showing her with a fresh new black eye on August 3rd is massive, okay? Is a massive deal. But all I can say is, where's the footage? As soon as we see that footage, then we all can, clutch our pearls. But we have yet to see the footage. So again, I'm curious. Do you believe what we're hearing in these streets or no? Like I said, I just looked up his TikTok account just to see if there was any updates. I don't see any security cam footage so far. So I'm curious how much of that is actually true. I guess we're only going to find out. But one thing's for sure, he is boots on the ground. He is showing police entering and leaving the home. They're doing what they need to do, which is definitely appreciated. And hopefully we get closer to the truth and find out exactly what's going on here. But I'm going to keep a close eye on this situation. This is just very interesting nonetheless. But I'll give you guys more updates as we get closer. Anyway, it's time to get going. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button. We'll talk here soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.